Hi, welcome back. My name is Maple. So after I take spin classes or indoor cycling classes on a stationary bike, it's always nice to get a little extra stretching done at home, either later the same day or even the next day, because I know I'm usually a little bit still sore from that class. So to get started, you can either do like I am, just sitting on your heels, or you can find Sukhasana with your seat grounded in the floor. Either way, we'll reach our arms all the way up overhead and interlace our fingers, flip your palms to the sky. A nice little stretch here, shoulder blades down the back. You can even gently arch a little bit into your back. We'll take about 3 breaths in each posture today. That's all just for this brief, lowdown of some of my favorites, but you can always spend longer in each shape as you see fit for yourself. One more breath. And then gently release your right arm down to the mat, and your left arm can reach up and over a little side body stretch. Nice for the obliques. There's a lot of oblique work and core work snuck into our spin classes. And then press into that grounded right palm to lift yourself back up, and we'll switch sides, left hand down, right arm up and over, shoulders down the back. We don't want them up in the ears. And just really filling it, fanning through the ribs. One more breath. Reach back up, 2 hands, and then grab your hands to a little bind to your low back. So I like to just interlace my fingers, roll my shoulders down my back, and just stretch through those arms. Lots of triceps. There's usually a little arm section, usually either with hand weights or sometimes without. We just do body weight on the bike. Woo, it's spicy. And from here, we'll gently release your hands. You can shake out your wrists if there's any tenderness, and come into all fours, tabletop pose. And we're gonna float or carry your right leg forward into Anjaneyasana, low lunge. You can shimmy that left leg back a little bit. Try to keep your hips squared for this. We're just stretching and releasing a little bit in that front hip flexor. If you have yoga blocks, feel free to use them. About 3 breaths, just let your chest open, your shoulders relax, your face soft. And from here, we'll send our hips back into half splits. Bring your right toes to the sky. Hips are squared, left hip over the left knee. With or without those blocks, lengthen your spine and let yourself fold a little bit, getting into that hamstring muscle. And then we'll shift our right foot forward for a quad stretch, picking up the left toes. You shouldn't be on the kneecap. You should be on the bottom of your quadricep muscles. And then your right hand or a strap can reach back for your foot. Try to square your shoulders to the front here and just take a couple more breaths. And gently release your foot back and come back to tabletop pose, all fours. So we'll reset and do that same thing on the other side. We'll float or carry your left leg forward and shimmy your right leg back. Just another breath here. And find your half splits. Extend your left toes up to the sky, with or without the blocks. It's creating length in your spine. You can have a soft bend in your left knee. We don't want to overstretch our muscle, but make it just right. A little Goldilocks. And then begin to plant your left foot. Shimmy the hips forward just a little. Keep the left knee about over the heel there. And quad stretch, pick up the right foot. You can squeeze the heel into your glute to get a little more of that spicy stretch in the right quad muscles. This always feels so good. This one in the hamstring. And then the hips. We get into our hips next. When you're ready, gently release the right foot down. And you can come to a seat. From here, you can get rid of the blocks. And we're just gonna cross the right ankle over the left thigh. You can plant your left foot and just sit up nice and tall. Palms support you. We want to try to parallel the shin with the mat, and then bring your chest on the long spine, bring your chest up towards your shin, and flex your foot here as well. Flex at the ankle. And you can always have movement. I always try to remind in my yoga classes everybody that even though we're in this pose and holding a pose, it doesn't mean you can't move. Always that little bit of shimmy, especially if there's a spot that just feels really, really good. You can always stick around and explore those places. All right, and if you have extra tight hips, I would suggest you take this down into fire log pose where you stack your shins and you flex both ankles. You can stay upright, of course, for these. You can roll down here and fold. You want to keep your sitting bones rooted down into the mat for this. Make sure you're not lifting your seat off the floor. Big breath in, a big breath out. And use your hands to support you back up. And since we were just in this, we're gonna go ahead and support our thighs gently to get out. Take and eat a little bit easy on the knees, maybe windshield wiper, side to side before you switch. Crossing the left ankle now over the right thigh. Again, sitting tall. My fingers are pointed forward as I use my hands and arm strength for support. But a little core here too as you try to get tall, and make sure your left shin now is parallel. Don't forget to activate that ankle joint. One more breath. Nice, and then we'll take it to that fire log or double pigeon. They go by both names. Flex your ankles, sit up tall, and if you want, round your back and fold. Couple breaths. Quick note on this too, if you're someone where you can't flatten, which is a lot of people and most people as a matter of fact, you could use a block for support just to support up the knee, or take a sweatshirt or something or a towel and roll it up and just give yourself that padding so you can support the joint, but also relax into this. It's not comfortable if it doesn't feel good and you're not supported. And if you did fold there, walk yourself up. Give yourself a little gentle windshield wiper motion. Maybe one more, just one more, because there's just so many goodies. We'll take our palms under our shoulders, fingers forward. You can plant your feet, sure, hips width apart, roll your shoulders down your back, and then just pull the shoulder heads together. Lift up through the chest. Heart is open. Take a big breath in, letting the triceps stretch, the chest open. And release. Oh, so good, so good. So those were just a few of my favorite stretches post-spin class. If you have a favorite, please drop me a little line in the comments section so I can start adding it into my routine. Thanks and have a beautiful day. I'll see you next time.